Poorest country in the world?
Africa.
What is the poorest country in the world?
Africa.
What is the poorest country in the world?
Africa.
But this is Ghana in Africa. My loves, thank you for all the love on the other video. Now let's drive through Tema. Tema is also in Ghana, right? It's more like where you have the maritime industry in full bloom, right? So this is where you have the ports, this is where you have most of the shipping lines, this is where you have most of the maritime logistics, FMCG, whatever shenanigans going on. So this is like the ports, the Apapa of Ghana rather, sorry. So let's have a drive through Tema in Ghana. So one fascinating thing I found about Tema is that it's divided into communities, right? So you have community 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and most often than not, what divides one community from the other is just the road. Like, it's really very difficult for strangers to like find their way or footing, right? But if you live in the place over time, it gets very convenient, very easy to identify. But yeah, it was fascinating. So you see community 1, community 2, community 3, community 4, community 5. Yeah, pretty amazing. So you could see community 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 12 or even more, if I remember correctly. Now down to the elephant in the room. First things first, Africa is not a country. It's a continent made up of different countries. While it's arguable that Africa is the poorest continent in the world, I think it is. Most countries in Africa are not doing badly, and they do not look or depict what the media thinks Africa should look like as the poorest country in the world. So with that, I have started a series where I showcase Africa as much as I can and show you what Africa currently looks like in 2024, so that misconception can be sort of watered down, because Africa is developing. It is not as bad as it used to be, and it isn't where it's supposed to be, but it is not where it was. So please, Africa is not a country, it's a continent made up of different countries, of amazing people.